Tongue bite my time. Wait till the world is mine. You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna win this nothing child. Watch me make them bow. One bite, one bite, one bite, one bite. You should see me in the crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound.
Wilder vs. Fury, Saturday, December 1st, live on pay-per-view.
We're gonna go take what's ours.
We're doing it the Gallagher.
We're gonna go take what's ours.
We're doing it the Gallagher way.
Things are better now. I got a second chance.
Please don't use a bad word when you can use a good word.
You focus on something in your mind, it will come true.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Let's do this thing.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gotham Hall. I'm Brian Custer, host of Showtime Championship Boxing. Just wanted to let you all know, Showtime Championship Boxing, without a doubt, the undisputed leader right now in the sport of boxing. It's a network that prides itself on delivering fight fans high-quality championship matchups, world title fights, with an emphasis on unification fights. No one brought you more of those kind of fights this past year like Showtime. In fact, in just 2 weeks, December 1st, we're going to close the year with the WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder taking on the lineal champion Tyson Fury at Staples Center in L.A. You can see it on Showtime pay-per-view. And we are here to let you know, in 2019, it's going to be even bigger. We're going to bring you some of boxing's biggest and best world title fights, and we're going to kick the year off on January 19th in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, inside one of boxing's best venues, the MGM Grand Garden Arena, with really a pay-per-view banger. It's presented by Premier Boxing Champions, and it features two of boxing's biggest attractions. Adrien "The Problem" Broner taking on one of the sport's legends, Manny Pacquiao. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a seat. It's promoted by MP Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions, in association with About Billions Promotions. Now, tickets for this Showtime pay-per-view event goes on sale Saturday, November 24th. Again, tickets go on sale Saturday, November 24th. They can be purchased online at axis.com, or you can charge them by phone, 866-740-7711, or in person at any of the MGM Resorts International box offices. Let me introduce to you the fighters. First is a man who's looking for his second reign as a welterweight champion in a career-defining victory against a future Hall of Famer. He is a 4-division champion, and whether you love him or whether you hate him, the numbers don't lie. He's one of boxing's top draws at the box office and ratings when it comes to viewership. This will be the first time that he is headlining a pay-per-view fight. Outside the ring, inside the ring, he's a problem for his opponents. His record, 33, 2, 1, 24, have come by knockout. He's Adrien "The Problem" Broner. And his opponent, future Hall of Famer, He'll be fighting back here in the States for the first time in more than 2 years. Considered by many to be an 8-division world champion. He is the second biggest pay-per-view draw in boxing history. He's coming off a dismantling of Lucas Matisse, where he took the WBA welterweight title, got his first knockout in 9 years. It's his fourth reign as a 147-pound titleist. He's one of the newest members of the PBC. His record, 60 wins, 7 defeats, 2 draws, 39 have come by knockout. This will be his 70th professional fight. He's a congressman. He's a senator. He's Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. You're going to hear from the fighters in just a few moments. But first, let me bring to the stage the leader of Showtime Championship Boxing. Just this year, he was recognized as a broadcast pioneer and a broadcast legend. He's the president of sports and event programming of Showtime Networks, Steven Espinoza.
Thank you, Brian. Showtime is thrilled to be hosting this press conference and to be bringing this matchup to must-see fighters. There's a very short list of fighters that you would consider must-see attractions, and of course these 2 active fighters are on the top of the list. Boxing's only 8-division world champion taking on the youngest boxer ever to be a 4-division world champion. We'd like to welcome Manny Pacquiao back to Showtime, back to the U.S. This is his first fight, as Brian said, in the U.S. in 2 years and coming off a vintage performance. These 2, as Brian said, are perennial draws at the box office, ratings, and in the streets. 2 of the most well-known, widely recognized boxers in the sport of boxing. 2 of the most talented, athletically gifted fighters in the sport. Power, speed, quickness, they have it all. 2 aggressive action fighters. I guarantee this will be an exciting fight. There'll be plenty of action for the fans. At this point, odds makers have favored Pacquiao, and that's understandable because he is, of course, a Hall of Famer with a Hall of Fame resume. But it would be a mistake to overlook Adrien Broner in this fight. Broner never backs down from a challenge. As long as I've known him and I've worked with him, he's never turned down a fight. Not against bigger opponents like Sean Porter, not against big punchers like Marcos Maidana, not against the guys that no one wants to fight. And Broner gives them tough fights, 12 rounds against Sean Porter, knocking Sean down in the 12th round, 12 grueling rounds against Marcos Maidana. So those of you who think this is an easy fight or an easy bet because of the odds, think again. You have 2 of the most talented fighters of this generation, 2 of the most athletically gifted fighters of this generation. I guarantee this one will be a must-see attraction. Thank you.
MP Promotions is an extension of Manny Pacquiao. Coming to the stage now is the man in charge, Joe Ramos.
Thanks, Brian. On behalf of Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions, I'd like to welcome all of you and thank you for coming here today to partake in this awesome presentation. This is a fight that we've been trying to make for several years now. And our new partnership with the great Al Heyman and the PBC has finally made this possible. I'd like to thank Al and his team for making this happen. I'd like to acknowledge our new partners for this fight, Mayweather Promotions, led by Leonard Ellerby, Tom Brown, and Brittany Goosen Brown of TGB Promotions, our broadcast partner Showtime, and Manny's Home Away from Home, the MGM Grand. To Team Broner, thanks for stepping up to the plate. I hope you have a great training camp and wish you all the best. To Team Pacquiao, led by head trainer Boo Boy Fernandez, our attorneys Tom Foggy Bongakal, core members of the team, Steve, David, Roger, and Choi, and our matchmaker in more ways than one, Sean Gibbons. Thanks for all your hard work. And last but not least, Senator Manny. Thank you for giving all your fans, once again, this opportunity to showcase your greatness and to entertain your millions of fans. Most importantly, to show everyone you are still the best fighter in the world. Thank you, and we will see you all on January 19th.
Mayweather Promotions is the past, the present, and the future of sports, is their motto. Their CEO, always dapper. Here is Leonard Ellerby.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. This is a huge fight. Manny Pacquiao taking on Adrien Broner, January 19th, in none other than Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Grand. Can't say enough on what I personally think this will be the biggest fight of 2019. You have Manny Pacquiao, a future Hall of Famer, who's fought everyone in this era. And you have Adrien Broner. Can't say enough about him. One of the most exciting fighters in the entire sport, the biggest attraction, the biggest ratings, a guy who's never shy about the cameras. This will be a great promotion, and I'm very excited to work along with our co-promoters, MP Promotions, TGB Promotions, About Billions Promotions, and again, what will be a very exciting promotion. Ticket prices for this great event will be $100, $200, $300, $500, $750, $1,000, and $1,500. And again, we expect the fans across all the entire world to tune in to this great event. Will Manny Pacquiao be able to use his plethora of experience to defeat a young Adrien Broner who's still in his prime of his career? Or will Adrien Broner be able to utilize his outstanding speed and his skill set to defeat the legendary Hall of Famer Manny Pacquiao? Tune in, Showtime pay-per-view, January 19th.
When it is a big fight like this one, usually TGB Promotions is involved. Of course, the president is Tom Brown. Brittany Gruson Brown is here. We want to acknowledge them. Coming to the stage now is an extension of Adrien Broner, About Billions Promotion. And the co-head is Ravone Littlejohn.
I'd like to thank you all for being here. As you all know, this is the biggest fight that we've been a part of and been involved in. So I'd like to thank all the people who are involved, Showtime Boxing. I'd like to thank Mayweather Promotions, MP Promotions, as well as Mr. Heyman. As far as the fight, Adrien knows what he needs to do. You know, I've been with him since he was 18 years old, and, you know, we've been through a lot. And, you know, never seen him back down from anything. Everyone who's watched him fight, you know you've never seen him back down from anyone or anything. And, you know, we look forward to bringing it, and we're going to bring it. So, you know, I'm not going to make this a long thing, but, you know, I'm very happy to be in this position. Thank Adrien for, you know, putting me in this position, you know, years ago. And, you know, we're going to go far. As far as the company, have to give a shout out to Robert Easter Jr., Rasheed Warren, Destiny Butler, Desmond Jarman, and we're going to be here for a long time. See you all January 19th.
Well, let's hear from the fighters. That's why you're here. Manny Pacquiao, Adrien Broner. Manny, let's start with you. An opening statement.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for this big promotion against this big fight against Adrien Broner on January 19. Please come and see the best Manny Pacquiao again. I just want to prove that I'm still in boxing. Manny Pacquiao is still in boxing, and my career is continue. My journey in boxing is continue, and I just want to entertain people and to give a good show on January 19. That's why I'm inviting everyone to please watch and don't miss the opportunity for this great and prestigious fight that we are going to do in the ring with Adrien Broner. I know my opponent is fast, and he's a caliber fighter. He's good, and we have to work hard and train hard for this fight, so that the people will be happy on January 19 and will give a good fight for the fans. So thank you so much, and Team Pacquiao, thank you for, of course, my lovely wife over there. Thank you, I love you, thank you. Thank you all of you, my Filipino fans, thank you. Daghang salamat.
Thank you, Manny. Please have a seat. Adrien, opening comments.
Shit, you know I got something to say. Shit. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out here, but I'm mad. I'm mad now because I seen the real press conferences and they don't look like this. They be open to the public and shit, and everybody be in here, and then it be like big crowds, and now this is just all media. But it's all right though. It's cool. I guess I got to work my way up. But look, I'm real thankful. You know, hearing that he was coming over to PBC. You know, Pacquiao's Broner crisis. You know, I'm happy. You know, it's a lot of people who wanted this fight, and you know, God blessed me to get it. And I guess I'm just the chosen one. But what can I say about Pacquiao? I mean, you know, he's a future Hall of Famer. He do some great things. You know, his top three is singing, promoting Hennessy, and planking. But you know, other than that, you know, I got some things to worry about. You know, he's great. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't worrying about too much. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm up here with all this drip. Get me, snap your pictures. You know what I'm saying? I had to call my mama this morning. I looked in the mirror. I had to let her know she got a beautiful son. You know what I'm saying? We finally made it. We on pay-per-view at 29. She only African American do that, huh? Yes, sir. Yeah. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. All bullshit aside, I'm not coming to just pick up a check. Fuck the money. I know when I win this fight, there's more money to come. And y'all gave a young, well, excuse my language, but this ain't Nickelodeon, this is pay-per-view. Y'all gave a young nigga a chance to make $100 million. Y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm about to lose to Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm about to beat his motherfucking ass on God and them. And I don't know who NM is, man. Flat out.
All right, Manny. You know, a number of us saw the video. We saw you and Floyd talking. You both said that you were going to fight each other, but you've chosen Adrien Broner as your next opponent. Tell me why.
Well, I chose Adrien Broner because I believe we can have a good fight, and we can entertain the fans. Especially Adrien Broner he's one of caliber fighter, and he's a good boxer. We cannot underestimate him. We know everyone knows about Adrien Broner. He's good. He's experienced boxer, so I cannot underestimate him. But Floyd, when we met in Japan, we talk, and you know, he said he want to come out from the retirement to fight me and to challenge me, but I told him I got a belt, and you have to challenge me and come out from your retirement and and I decided that. I say that because on that situation that he trying to bully me or whatever, but I've just answered that way because pardon my language, but you know, it's kind of I'm a person that don't want to say trash talk. I mean, just to fight. All I know is to fight in the ring and give excitement and entertain people. That's my job. And about Floyd, if he's come out of his retirement, and we'll see after this fight. But we cannot underestimate Adrien Broner. We cannot underestimate this fight because I have to go through for this fight first, and before we talk about and discuss about the rematch with Floyd Mayweather.
Got it.
Thank you.
Along those lines, Adrien, you already heard Manny say he definitely would like the rematch with Floyd.
Man, fuck Floyd, man. No disrespect, but he ain't fighting Floyd.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this.
He fighting me.
But do you think...
I'd beat your motherfucking ass, man. You
about
worry
this?
about Floyd. He already beat you, brother.
Do you think they're underestimating you? Because they're talking about a rematch. Do you think
They
they're
keep on
underestimating
talking about rematches and Floyd. Got to get past me first, big feet motherfucker. Shit.
Do you feel like they're underestimating you?
Man, okay. I'm trying to tell you. Shit. You might get punched, Brian.
What does this fight, and I'm talking to you, Adrien, mean to you in your career?
It means a lot to me, honestly. A win, you know, I turned a legend overnight. You know, I got the whole hood with me, just like he got the whole Philippines with him. I don't even know how to spell that. I got the whole hood with me. HOOD.
Manny, for years, you have been at the top of the welterweight division. Yourself, Mayweather, but now it's a division that's been ruled and is being ruled. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. Is Manny Pacquiao still one of the welterweight division's elite fighters?
Yes, of course. Like I said, I can fight in 140 pounds. I can fight 147, and I'm not choosing my opponent. Of course, I want to fight the greatest opponent, the greatest fighter in the world, and that's one of that is Adrien Broner. I can fight anybody.
Adrien, you consider Manny Pacquiao one of the elite fighters at 147?
Of course, most definitely. The things he's done in his game is unbelievable. You know, I talk shit, I play, but I know come January 19th, I got to be on top of my shit, though. You know, this is his breakout fight to being on the A side, finally. And I know he ain't trying to look bad. But I'm here to fuck him up, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. For real, man. I ain't shit. Hey, look, I only got a chance y'all could dream of. Y'all don't even know what I feel right now. I'm telling you. I'm not playing. I feel like a bum trying to fight for a sandwich. I swear to God.
Manny, what should we expect from you January 19th?
I expect for more action in the ring. That's what we want, and we don't talk too much outside the ring, but we want to show it in the ring, and more, like I said, more action in the ring, and of course give good fight and entertain the fans.
Adrien, you've already talked about how important this fight is to you. He's a guy, a high-volume puncher. What should we expect from you to counter that January 19th?
I'm going to do me, man. As long as I do me, I'm all right. Shit, I ain't worrying about what he do. It's about what I do. He got to worry about what I do. Shit, I know what he do. Shit, ain't no mystery. Shit, don't get me wrong. I got 3 losses, by the way. You said 2. You try to help me out a little bit. Thanks, Brian. But I got 3 losses, man. And he got about 8. I don't know. But he been knocked out 3 times. We know he can go out and go to sleep. He don't need no NyQuil for that. We know he can go to sleep. So and I got the power to do it. All that jumping in and shit, he better be on his P's and Q's. I'm trying to put his ass out. I ain't shit. Hit the jackpot overnight.
Manny, lastly, you've heard Adrien say he definitely wants to go for a knockout. You got your first knockout in 9 years. Is the power still there?
Yes, I still have that power, and then in fact, I learned how to develop that, and of course, by the grace of God, giving me this power, and of course, hard work and training, and that's the technique, my weapon for this fight.
Well, guys, can I have you come to the center of the stage? Let's have you face off here. Put the mics right there on the chairs. Right there. Here we go, folks. Saturday, January 19th. Presented by Premier Boxing Champions on Showtime pay-per-view. Manny Pacquiao taking on Adrien "The Problem" Broner. And again, you can see it on Showtime pay-per-view. That will do it for this press conference. Manny Pacquiao, Adrien Broner. They will head to Los Angeles tomorrow. You can see the fight January 19th, Showtime, pay-per-view.
You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna win this nothing child. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one. You should see me in the crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound.
Wilder versus Fury, Saturday, December 1st, live on pay-per-view.
We're gonna go take what's ours.
We're doing it the Gallagher way.
Things are better now. I got a second chance. Please don't use a bad word when you can use a good word.
You focus on something in your mind, it will come true.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Let's do this thing.
My seduction.